Final Four in the third season of the GSL have found their place among legends. Gumio, Solar, Dark and Classic have squared up against the competition's best and came out victorious. Group A went well into the day, with almost every series stretching out to a tiebreaker match. Gumio was the first to lay down the hammer, claiming the first game against Solar by sniping down his lurkers and bunkering down on his side of the map.
And you can really start to feel the momentum in this game shifting as Gumio just takes cost-efficient trade after cost-efficient trade. Solar once again coming in. EMP's going down on the spellcasters here too, and I think Solar's starting to run out of steam.
I think he's probably now in a position that's losing, and then now he cannot recover. GG.
Wow. I don't know how
With a few medivac drops to disrupt Solar's economy and a strong siege tank presence, Gumio found his first series win of the day. Just minutes later, Gumio was locked in a Terran v Terran with Group B main contender Cure, where he was forced to play from behind following a Game 1 loss. On the map of Hard Lead, Cure's expansion fell frequently under attack. With a crippled economy, he was unable to break Gumio's momentum and was forced to tap out and even the score. Through some extraordinary battlecruiser proxy play, Gumio hit the accelerator from the get-go. Cure held on like the professional he is, but ultimately, Gumio prevailed in the near 17-minute neck-heavy game. With Gumio locked in as the first for the round of 4, Zerg sensation Solar worked on his redemption through a series of victories in the second half of the day. In a tale of two Roach armies, Solar reverse-swept DRG in the round of 8 elimination match, ending the conflict on the map of Site Delta after an 8-minute numbers game.
I just do not know that DRG can hang on. More Roach is going to continue to merge in with the rest as the supply stays pretty consistently at about 150 here for Solar.
In a desperate attempt to stay in the competition, Solar advanced to the final match against Cure. He claimed the first game, but it was Cure's multiple medivac drops and a ball of marauders that brought their conflict to a Game 3 tiebreaker. In the end, Solar got the last laugh. His economy was thriving after taking over more than half of the map. Cure was overwhelmed. Unable to defend his northernmost command center, the Terran Star tapped out of the GSL. In Group B, no one was surprised when Zerg champion Dark made waves on the GSL main stage. Asserting his dominance, he 2-0'd Bunny in his opening match, claiming the map of Alcyone after giving his opponent a masterclass in army positioning.
And we'll see if Bunny can defend this position.
This is probably curtains, man. You can see there's so many tanks and just the sheer number of Zerg units. Terran now sub 100 supply. Nothing to protect the tanks. We should have GG any second now. There it is. Dark 2-0's Bunny.
Moments later, Dark reset himself for his matchup against Classic, who just came off a 2-1 win of his own. The Zerg star fell to the might of early Tempests in the first game of the winner's match. Followed up with Blink Stalkers, Dark was forced to concede for the first time that day. Naturally, Dark bounced back fast and hard with his iconic Roach Ravager build on the maps of Solaris and Alcyone to secure his spot in the Final Four. Locked in a base trade in the final game, Dark made a shift to Lurkers to help defend, while Classic was on his last legs. Warping back home wasn't enough to survive the continuous numbers of Dark's brood. With the loss against the Zerg champion, Classic needed to perform above expectations against fellow Protoss star Creator in order to secure his entry into the Final Four.
You can buy proxy each other.
Drawing swords on the map of Hecate, Game 1 opened with proxy tech from both players. The speedy game ended as fast as it started. Classic bombarded his Protoss opponent straight through his main ramp, taking down pylons with a mortal fire, one after another.
I think he's going to get it. There it is. That should be game. Game 1 is going to go to Classic. He's going to surround the Robo just as the Immortal's going to pop out. That's going to be killed off immediately as well.
Oh man, one more Chrono Boost on Warp Gate there for Creator might have been able to lead to a hole, but instead Classic with this very rapid push across the map that did not get scattered by Creator until it was basically knocking on his door.
Loading into Game 2's map of Equilibrium, an early proxy Warp Gate saw Creator pressure Classic with mass Stalkers. With a choice to tech into Void Rays, Classic continuously defended the assaults. Trading armies back and forth past the 17-minute mark, Classic warped in a small force of Dark Templar and Zealots to take apart Creator's main base, while his forces were on the offense. In a complete probe and base trade, both players entered sudden death. Classic's micro and unit count could not be denied, as he picked apart Creator's Stalkers one by one, leading to his elimination from the GSL. Gumio, Classic, Dark, and Solar. These are your final four.
It's starting to break here.
The winner will be crowned on the 2nd of November over on the Africa TV GSL English channel as we celebrate the final South Korean tournament of the 2023 season.
And he's too big to fail.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.